Hey everyone, it is Friday and my name is Ryan, and this week is question week, so I'm answering all the questions that you left on my first video. So the first question, when did you become trans? One doesn't just become trans. Well, if you're asking when did I come out, I came out when I was 14 years old. I realized I was trans around the same time, and really I feel that I've been trans my entire life. I never became trans. My sexuality, I don't really like to identify it. I don't really care to identify it. I have a girlfriend. I've been with her for well over a year, and I'm attracted to her. I'm a political science major in college. We're currently reading this textbook. Pretty cool. Often the word trans is written like this, and I think this is a fairly new thing. This little star means all-inclusive. So basically anything that's under the transgender umbrella is considered when you're saying trans with little star. Am I on T, or when do I plan on starting it? I am not on T, and I don't plan to go on T. Not all trans guys go on T, so this is a good thing for people to know, really. That's one of the stereotypes of being a trans guy, that you have to go in T. What annoys me the most is that everyone thinks that there is one way to transition, and that way is getting every single surgery and going on all the hormones that you could possibly be on. And that's completely ridiculous because, one, no one has that much money, and two, not everyone does that. Most people don't get every single surgery that they could possibly get. That would be crazy, ridiculous expensive. How do I bring up possibly taking T or a legal name change with my parents? For me, I had the really big struggle of just getting my name changed, and my dad struggled with this for years. And I basically just sat him down and told him all of the struggles about being transgender and why it was so important to get my name changed, and eventually he did understand. So persistence really helps, and being honest about your feelings and how hurt you are really does help too, especially when you're talking to someone that loves you. How do you get the courage to transition? It's really a courage that you find within yourself and through your friends and family, if you have supportive friends and family. A lot of courage I found was through the YouTube community and through the gay center near my hometown, and that really helped me a lot. And also I talked to many school counselors, and that also helped me. I got top surgery on January 5th of 2012, so about 8 months ago. A trans man, or trans men as a group, would be referring to FTM, which is female to male. So female to male is someone who was born female and is transitioning to male, living their life as male because they truly feel male. And MTF is male to female, someone who was born male is transitioning to female because they feel female and they are living as female. So FTM is a trans man and MTF is a trans woman. What advice can you give when there is little counseling therapy in your area and the best places are a few hours away from where you live? You could try to travel to those places. It might be really hard. There's also a lot of online gender counselors that could help you. So maybe looking up some of those, join some Facebook groups with trans people in them, talk to people. What if you feel okay with top surgery but you don't want bottom and really don't want to take T because you don't want to change your voice? That is totally okay. There's not one way to transition, there are many. So whichever route you feel, medical, non-medical, a combination of the both, that's totally fine. Always be you. What was your birth name? This is the question that everyone asks, and it's definitely one of the most offensive questions to ask, and trans people do not like to hear this question or answer this question. So just to educate a little bit, asking a birth name isn't a good question. I want you to know me as Ryan, as who I am today. So sharing my birth name isn't something that I'm going to do. What's the right etiquette when talking to a person who is transitioning? Ask them their PGPs, their preferred gender pronouns. It's really important to know what pronouns people use. If you're not sure what pronouns people use, ask them. I'm sure that they'll feel better that you asked instead of messing up their pronouns. I will see you all next week. Thank you so much, and please comment, rate, subscribe, and here are all my links. Alright, bye everyone.